All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So this is the mix of viewer requests here. We're going to look at SIRI, as you see here, ASRT, and then SOFI. That's going to be the 1, 2, 3 for this one. Very quickly, there is no trading tomorrow. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. It is a federal holiday. Banks are closed, stock market's closed. So yeah, just FYI. If I say tomorrow accidentally, I obviously mean Thursday when the markets open back up, okay? But SIRI, this is an interesting candle more than anything. That's a really nice candle, but I think the chart screams 20-20-20 moving average right here, right? So I'll get into that shortly, but the lower indicators are actually starting to look pretty nice right here. I'm not sure who it was. ASRT. So this was mentioned not that long ago on the YouTube comments. ASRT. I remember I gave credit. It was mentioned around May 31st, which is, I guess, right around here. Interesting. No. Right here. Yeah, this candle right here. Interesting. All right. It was basically the break and the hold of the 50 maybe that was signaling some sort of interest. Nonetheless, I was talking about the 107 line for a bit. Interesting day to day. It looks like after hours is trying to go up. No, it's staying. There's just one random silly bit up there. But yeah, I think this is an interesting chart. We'll talk about this one shortly. And then SOFI. SOFI loses that 702 line and it just goes downhill from there, right? I've talked about the strength and the strength and the strength and the strength, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, the line did so much, and obviously it could only do so much, right? So yeah, things are looking rough on that one, to say the least, all right? But I think this is a good group of three, and again, I'll make some more videos tomorrow when the market is closed. But before we do go any further and I give you more of my thoughts and opinions, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and, we'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how these things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. Oh man, it's way up here. I'm sure I'm going to draw some new ones, but I will draw some more horizontal support and resistance lines. And then when we are done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can, please subscribe to this channel. Share this video online with your friends. Comment good or bad if you disagree. Look, anything you can do helps so much with these YouTube algorithms. But for real, just being here and giving me your time is super appreciated. All right, so SiriusXM holding, SIRI. This is an interesting chart, and I said in the beginning of the video, this is an interesting candle more than anything, all right? So why do I like the candle? Look in the third line in the box over there. The high of the day was 277. The close of the day was 277. I love it when there's no little insignificant, any sort of wick on top. Literally the entire day, people were buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. And then finally at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock my time, the market said, you know what, I'm closed. We're taking the day off. Come back on Thursday if you want more. So this is a good, strong candle. That's a really nice candle coming after a doji, all right? But and I mean, I'm zooming out to show it, right? It is all about the 20 moving average right here, all right? Since January, I mean, the entirety of the year, I would say, since and I mean, those are some insignificant candles. Really, the last real good moment was this right here, was basically just before Christmas of last year. That's the last good green candle. The rest are basically little dojis that lose it from there, right? But since Christmas, we have been well under the 20 moving average. Horrible. That's not a good thing, all right? And we're now at a place where once again the stock is saying, I'm trying to get over that line, all right? I would easily say this is the best candle that we've seen over the 20, all right? But we're here for more than just a single day. We're here for more than just a single candle. This is what confirmation looks like and needs to look like, all right? So what am I looking for tomorrow? I think that's the bare minimum. I think we need 280. What is this, 282? Yeah, we need 282. I'm gonna draw that line because there's not a lot to draw here, and I think that's one to put. So I need this to break tomorrow. Sorry, when I already knew it, Thursday. I need this to break on Thursday, and hey, maybe we'll make a move all the way to like 290 something. I actually said earlier today. Someone mentioned SIRI today. Um, three tomorrow. Again, tomorrow meant Thursday or Friday. I think it's possible if it confirms. All right. After that, what we're basically looking for is a break from the 50 to go. There is a lot of distance between here and there is a lot of red, 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 red. That could be a monster green, green, green. I think that's going to be the money line. Basically, the bottom of that, kind of the top of that. I would even lower that, and I think I would even actually lower it to there. That's our money line. I think it's 301. I'm going to set an alert. I wouldn't mind knowing. Look, an alert is not an immediate buy notification, but yeah, I would like to know what happens to this chart if we get over 3, because again, we could make the move from 3 all the way up to 360, which is what, a 20% move right there. That's not bad trading, and again, in a beautiful sea of red right there. I think I want to lower this line. What does it look like to there? Cool. Yeah, it's basically the bottom of that. Kind of hits that. Yeah, I think these are our lines. I mean, it's basically saying 3 to 4 if it can do it with the 100 moving average right in the way. Let me just zoom out just a little bit. I mean, this is red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 red. This could be a really nice, fast-moving channel. This is worth the look. Is the easy answer. Volume's getting nicer. All right, volume has been gradually increasing. All right, but again, this is all about the 20 breaking. A move from the 20 to the 50 could be very nice, and really the move from the 50 to the 100 is even nicer, right? I don't think it's worth talking about more than that. I think anything else is just a little much. So 282 also lines up very well with that 8 moving average on the weekly. And this one's basically saying go from here to here. Where's that? Where's 350 at? I'll probably delete this line, but I'm just curious where that's sitting. What do you look like on the daily? You're the top of that guy. I don't think I want that. Wait, is that the... No, that was my confirmation line. What did we draw? 350. Sorry. 350 is all the way up there. No. That's probably where, if I had to guess, the 100 moving average will come down to in a little bit. We can delete that line. I don't think we need that. I think this is pretty good here for Sirius. I'm not sure if there was any news. Let me know if there's any news that kind of justified the last couple moves. I know 4% doesn't look like a lot, but this is a pretty good setup for what could be a nice break. But we must confirm. All right, that's a good divergence. That's a good, very healthy RSI. That's, like I said, good volume, but we need one more candle. We need that to happen on Thursday. All right. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions, even if you disagree. ASRT. All right, so this is not a ticker I'm very familiar with. There was a good amount of chatter on this one. I've always said you should look at the YouTube comments, all right? There are some amazing traders out there. There are some traders that are looking at very different things than I do. And yeah, there are some gems in the comment. Again, nothing's financial advice, not from me, not from you. We are simply educated people sharing thoughts and opinions, all right? But ASRT, I know at least 2 people mentioned it. Man, I don't want to say the wrong name. I think it's a girl that starts with an S. And I want to say Savannah or Susan. Nonetheless, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Girl, I'll give you the credit. But I know it was on 531, not Siri, ASRT. Someone mentioned it around 531 on the maybe on 530, give or take. But I've been looking at this thing. I actually did set a 107 alert, and there was a point that it broke it, but it never confirmed. Right, and I remember, because look, I don't know if you just watched the Sirius ticker or not. That's a good candle. The high of the day was 110. You could see it's the third line. The close of the day was 110. That's a good strong candle. But we need more than one candle, right? We need 2. We need that confirmation, right? wasn't it. We're back under it. Today gets us back over that 107 line. Today has us sitting over all four of those. Today is giving us reason to think we might be coming up to that 200 moving average. And hey, maybe even talking about gap fill, right? But for now, the important thing is confirmation. We need to see a good close on Thursday. I think that's going to be the line. Yeah, look at that. The top of this candle is basically half of that candle right there. We're looking for 114. What is that? That's actually only a 5% move. But look, today was only a 5% move, and that was a good candle. So maybe that is enough. Yeah, because I would call that confirmation. 115 is... I think something up there, that's a lot. 124 is asking all. And really, 124, you're starting to talk about the gap fill, right? Like, that's the gap fill border right there. 124. Realistically, that 200 moving average is coming down pretty exponentially, right? Like, that did it and kind of cooled. That did it and kind of cooled. I think this is coming down and maybe starting to cool, but I think the 200 might be making its way to that 124. I think that 124 is going to be a big line if it breaks. We have a positive MACD. We have a nice, healthy 60-something RSI. Divergence. And look, today breaks the 50-day line. We need good confirmation on the candle up here. We need good volume confirmation down here, right? So 1.2, man, we don't even need that much more. I would even call it 1.5. 1.5 is actually what? 20% more volume even. Yeah, I'm cool with 1.5. Let's even give it 1.6. Why not? If I'm looking for 1.6 million shares in a 7-hour day, we need 200K, 230 in the first hour. We need a little bit under. I would love to be a little bit over 500,000 shares traded in that second hour. If we can make that happen, ASRT has a really interesting setup coming. Look, it wasn't that long ago the RSI hit a 99, and it was actually a 99 one day. It was a 99 for the second day, and then it goes to an 86 the next day. And actually, it looks like even the day after, it goes back up to 87. This thing has some wild RSIs. What was that peak right there? 78, a little more normal. But yeah, it knows how to get some volume. It does. I'm zooming out. Nice. There's no crazy reverse splits that this thing's done. And look, this is a chart that moves, all right? It's definitely been under most of the moving averages for a while, but it has broken them all and stayed above them all for about a year. It has broken them all and stayed above it for, I mean, a little less than a year. But again, like, this thing knows how to go over and live above the line. So interesting little setup here. I have no idea why these gap downs happen. I'm assuming it was earnings. I don't know if there's any earnings coming up or if there's any news that anyone can give. But yeah, it seems like this wants to go to 124. If this thing can break 124, I think that could be the money line right there. What's the weekly looking like? It's an interesting weekly. I mean, just look at this. I'm going to draw, I guess, this line. I'll delete it because don't think about $2 just yet. This is a dollar stock. I think 124 would be a beautiful move, right? But red, green, green, red, green, red. This could be a very fast up and down if we can break that 124 again. I'll leave it, I guess. But again, don't have $2 dreams when we're just at 110 right now. I think that's a little aggressive. And oh man, look at that. That's basically... That's the gap fill right there. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions, even if you disagree. Let's come into SOFI. All right, really quickly. I normally say this on like penny stocks. Like SOFI is clear. Okay, I know a lot of people are very passionate about this stock. I know no one wants to watch a video about a dude saying a stock you like isn't good, all right? But SOFI has not looked good for way too long. And for real, it seems like it's about to get worse right now, all right? So I know it's not the best time to say this, but hey, if you can subscribe to this channel, if you can share the video, it helps with these algorithms. And truth be told, I would rather hear the truth from someone, then hear nothing but good, good, good from a fanboy or a fangirl. All right, so SOFI. This is a perfect view right here. The stock has been all about the 50 moving average. All right, we were trying but couldn't. Trying but couldn't. Trying, couldn't. And then beyond the 50, it was this 702 line. We support bounce, support bounce, support bounce, support bounce. All of a sudden, little resist, but no, we'll call it bounce, bounce for literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bounces before it becomes resistance, resistance, resistance. Can I get over it? No. That 702 line finally gave up, and that 50 MA just stopped even becoming an attempt. And now what's happening is the 8 moving average is moving down exponentially. I'm seeing the 20 getting ready to move down exponentially. I'm even seeing the 50 starting to show signs of exponential curving. These are obviously slower, but yeah, give it some time. And this seems like things are not. And the other problem is, look at QQQ. This thing is just going up, 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 breaking all-time highs, breaking all-time highs. Obviously, that's exactly what NASDAQ's going to look like, going up, 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 breaking all-time highs, breaking all-time highs. Let's take a look at the S&P 500, SPX, going up, 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 breaking all-time highs. Let's look at SPY, going up, 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 breaking all-time highs. SOFI is not doing that. SOFI is going down, 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 and getting ready to go lower, lower, lower. This thing seems like it's heading to 590. It does. And hey, maybe 590 is where this will catch and turn, but oof, it's really, really hard to see anything else. Maybe that line will save it. Maybe 604 will be the line that saves it. I'll raise it to that. Let's this says 602. We're fighting about pennies here. I'll give that. This seems like it's coming to 602. And I've been saying I would not touch this thing till it broke 9. I think now maybe it's a little easier to say I would touch this if it broke 830. Clearly, this thing's going to need to get back over that 702 wall before you can think about any of the. This 702, as strong as a support it was, as long as it could, is going to become a very, very, very hard resistance to get back over. It is. So just that's going to become a magic line, and really we might see the 100 and the 200 go below that. We're obviously about to see the 50 go below that, and hey, maybe this will become the new money line that we're going to want to break and get over. But I think 702 is going to become a pivotal line for SOFI. It obviously has been already, but yeah, I think we're coming to 6. I even think it's worth drawing. Oops, I don't know what that was. This one. Dude, probably that. Yeah, look, it's half of that big one. It's kind of the top and bottom of that. It's kind of the tops of this. If we lose 6, we're coming to 514. Because just look at between 7 and 5, right? Like these two channels are red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 green, green, green. Like if I deleted this line, I'm going to put it back because I do think it's an important line, right? But just look at this thing. We go hard down, fast up, hard down, green, 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 red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 green, 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 red, red. Like this is a wildly fast $2 channel. I could really see this thing coming down to $5.14 with, again, here's 605. Again, we don't, these lines are not here for perfect. They're here for good enough. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to delete these lines up here. I don't think we need that one. I don't even think we need that one. I think this is our 4-line channel right now. This is going to be a real hard line to break, and then from there we'll discuss what happens after that. It could be nice if we get over this, but man, it seems like $5.14 is way more likely than $8.30 on SOFI. All right. Again, I think the worst part of it is NASDAQ's running. QQQ is just breaking all-time highs and running. SPY, S&P 500 is just running. And it's not taking a technology stock like SOFI up with it. It's this is a tough chart. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions, even if you disagree. Hey, I appreciate you so much.